Hey you, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Aqeelah. So today I basically decided to have kind of like a effective but lazy Saturday, you know, like a self-care Saturday. That's what I did. I realized I'm using quite a few affordable beauty items and I thought, why don't I just sit down quickly for a video and share some of those with you guys, as well as a few other affordable skincare and body and bath items that you may or may not like. So on that note, let's get into it. So the first thing I've been using and loving for about 2 years now is the Garnier SKINACTIVE Pure Active 3-in-1 Wash, Scrub and Mask. So it is exactly what I just said now. It's a wash, a scrub and a mask, and it kind of has like a clay-like formula, and it's got these little beads or like pearls in it. This stuff is amazing. I love masking with it and I love exfoliating with it. I don't use it as a daily cleanser, but apparently you can. And I remember the first time I got this, Garnier actually sent it to me. That was in 2017, yeah. And I remember that was when my skin wasn't doing so good, but this really helped because this has got zinc and salicylic acid, I think that's how you say it, eucalyptus extract, and it's for oily skin prone to imperfections. Well, that's what it says on here. But anyways, I remember this stuff helped me quite a lot and I still like to incorporate it in my skincare routine, and this lasts you so long. I remember when they sent this to me, it had a little tag on it that said this was voted the #1 skincare item here in South Africa by like a lot of women. So that's what actually made me try it, and I can totally understand why. I really love this stuff. Then moving along, my trusty DISCHEM tea tree oil. This is what I use to dry out any breakouts, and the stuff is super cheap. It's 100% pure essential oil, pure tea tree oil, so there's no frills, no fuss about that. Everyone knows tea tree dries out your pimples and your blemishes, and this one works like a balm, and you only use a drop. I just put a little drop on my finger and I dab it on those pimples maybe like once or twice a day, and if I have a breakout that I'm covering with makeup, I put it on also before I do my makeup, so that it kind of just like, you know, creates a protective barrier, so it's still healing and drying the breakout out, and I still get to cover it at the same time. The next thing I've been loving is the Johnson's Fresh Hydration Day Cream, and it has SPF 20 in it. I should be wearing a higher SPF, and I do usually wear a separate moisturizer with a SPF, but there are times where I'm lazy and this is just like what's on hand, because they sent this to me I think in Jan or December, and I really love it though. Even though I should be wearing a higher SPF, the times that I am lazy or the times where I'm working from home especially, and you should still be wearing sunscreen in the house by the way, because the rays still penetrate through the window. This is what I've been using and loving a lot of the time. I really also love the way my foundation applies on top of this. It's got a very like glowy dewy finish, which I really love, and it's got rose water in it, which is also really good for your skin. I've also been using the Fresh Hydration wipes and the micellar jelly. Is it the jelly? I don't know if it's a jelly, we call it the water, but it's a micellar cleansing solution, and it's really good for removing your makeup as well. Then next up, I think this is a South African brand, so if anybody's watching this from overseas, I'm sorry. But this is called ALOE Unique. This is the exfoliating facial scrub, aloe and honey gel mask, and then this is the day cream. I think I have a few more of the items lying around. I don't use these too often, but my husband actually uses these and he absolutely loves them. I used to use the aloe and honey gel mask, which is actually just a moisturizer. It's not an actual mask that you put on and then wash off. I used to use this a lot in 2017. I actually think this is my old tube. No, it feels quite empty. But yeah, this is a really good one as well. It gives you amazing hydration. It gives you such a great glow. I actually remember Malik had a scratch on his face for like a month, and then he was using this stuff and I think the regular aloe gel, and it completely cleared up. The moisturizer itself is also really good. You can see we've kind of used like half of this up. I also use this from time to time when I'm just like at home. Smooth and supple moisturizing cream is what it says. And of course, like as we know, aloe is super good for your skin. It can really help with scarring, and if I'm not mistaken, it's also anti-inflammatory, so that really will help with breakouts and so forth. And yeah, that's it for Aloe Unique. Then moving on to body and bath, Malik and I have both been using and loving the PALMER'S coconut oil formula, especially because it's winter here in South Africa now, or we're about to go into winter. You know, your skin gets really dry and all of that, but this stuff is so nice. It's not just coconut body oil, it's got almond oil in it as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's coconut oil, Manoi oil. Am I saying that right? Somebody tell me in the comment section if I'm saying it right. And sweet almond oil. And it is paraben free, no phthalates. What is that? Anyways, no phthalates, no mineral oil, no gluten, no sulfates, no dyes. This stuff is so awesome. I don't know about you guys, but when it's winter, sometimes I'm really lazy to put on cream, and that's actually the time your body probably needs it the most. But it's because the cream is cold. You know, you put it on and it's like, and you can't, like, so yeah, so sometimes I get lazy and because it's just too cold. But this stuff is kind of like, it stays room temperature. It's not a cold cream, so when you put it on your body, it's fine. It's the same temperature as your hand, which I love. You wake up the next morning, you're not oily, but you're still just moisturized. So nice. And obviously, like, a lot of people say you should use oils like olive oil and coconut oil and all of that on your body, but it's always like a mess. Like, you don't want to like dunk your hand into like a tub, or you know, and then use the same thing to cook. I don't know what people do. I don't know, but this stuff is awesome and it's really not expensive. Yeah, and it's by PALMER'S. Malik's actually been using the shampoo and conditioner as well. I haven't tried it because your girl's got like bleach and whatnot in her hair, so it's not going to be good for me, but he's been loving it. He says it makes his hair really nice. And then last but definitely not least, I'm sharing my two favorite soaps from the Lux range. Now, before you roll your eyes, because you may or may not know that I am a Lux South Africa brand ambassador, I'm no way obliged to talk about their products in my videos, but I genuinely thought I'd share my two favorites from their range. First, you have the Even Tone Soap Bar, which is my current love, because once again, I can be really lazy to moisturize, but this has like cocoa butter in it, so once you use it in the bath or in the shower, it basically leaves your skin feeling extra super duper soft, which is obviously amazing again in winter. And it smells so nice. It smells like cocoa butter, and I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm gonna hold it up. Can you see? Oh, my camera is not focusing, but anyways, it's got bentonite clay granules in here. It's got vitamin B, so it corrects your skin tone over time. That's why it's called Even Tone. But it's so nice, like when you just even take the soap bar itself and you just kind of in circular motions, you know, because then you feel that exfoliation, and it's very mild. It's not like a rough exfoliation. So I'm really loving this stuff because of that exfoliation and the softness and the moisture that your skin feels afterwards. It's not like when you use other soaps and then you kind of just have that, like, you know, that dry, tight feeling on your skin. It's just a bit much. It's not like that. You feel super soft and just like supple like a dolphin. You just fix my hairdo over here for you. Oh no, I'm looking like Elvis. Anyways, and then this one is the Sheer Twilight, why can't I find the word? Body wash. It's like a dark purple gel, and it says on here that the fragrance in here lasts up to 8 hours, and they're not joking. The reason why this is my favorite, this is actually my first love from the Lux range. I think Even Tone is taking over right now, but this was always my first love, just because the fragrance is incredible. It smells so expensive, and you would never believe it comes from such an affordable brand. Basically, it smells like a Nina Ricci perfume that I used to use, and I'm not even kidding. It smells almost exactly the same, and that's the first thing I thought when I used it. So when I still had that perfume, I used to use this and then kind of layer the, like, just do one spritz of the perfume afterwards, and it was like Habibti vibes, you know. If I'm saying Habibti vibes, it's because I just smelled like one of those delicious Arabs. You know what? This is really just hurting my head now. So that is it from me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope that you learned something. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if there are any other affordable skincare, body and bath items that you are loving right now, share it in the comment section below. Share it with your sisters and maybe your brothers who may be watching this video. I mean, we all deserve to be soft, smooth, silky, dolphin-like people, and I'm sure we'd all appreciate it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.